We're live on YouTube. YouTube! It's better than Facebook.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. We're called Pure Remedy.
You're listening to WZRD 88.3, The Wzrd. And we're with Pure Remedy here. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to come and visit us. Just going to talk a bit, and then they'll be performing a little bit later on. So the name of the band is Pure Remedy. Any particular reason why? Are you guys, witch doctors or anything like that?
Originally, we would want to name ourselves As Tall as Trees.
That's correct.
But that didn't happen because I think a country band took it. But us, that we love so much nature and everything, we wanted to go with something pure. And what better way to have a remedy with Pure Remedy?
Makes sense. I guess you're naturalist, huh? But listening to the band, you can hear some definitely like bluesy influence and some classic rock influences. Any particular influence that runs throughout the band that everybody agrees on?
Wow. Well, we each have our own influences. I grew up listening to. I started with grunge music. That was my favorite music at that time, and then from there I moved on to heavy metal, classic rock, and from there just kept on improving on my guitar skills. I really like playing guitar solos, so a lot of bluesy stuff.
You sort of mentioned that as a kid you were into sort of more like the alternative rock, grunge type music, and you moved on to metal, and now as a guitar player you're more into the blues.
Right. Yeah.
What got you into the blues? I mean, did you let me hear what this Buddy Guy does, or? When I was younger, I was about 14, 15. Just got curious, to listen to classic rock. Grew up listening to, Led Zeppelin, and Jimmy Page was one of my, inspirations. So. Have you tried to use the bow on the guitar yet?
I've been wanting to, but I haven't gotten to buy a violin bow yet.
How about the rest of the band? Any, type of music that influenced you guys, or any musician?
I think for all of us, we love all types of music, all styles. Indie. We love. Grunge, like he mentioned, progressive, psychedelic, oldies, of course. It's like the bedrock of rock and roll.
Oh yeah. Yeah. First of all, I think we wouldn't be here without big influence. I think for me, myself personally, watching La Bamba and knowing the story behind Richie Valens, I think that brought to light why I wanted to play guitar.
I guess it's safe to say all of you guys are Latino.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
It's always not weird, but growing up Latino, like you have your parents' music and grandparents' music, and then all of a sudden, like sometimes you're the outcast because you're actually listening to rock and roll music.
Yeah. A few uncles of my family members actually were like wedding singers back in the day. Going to like quinceañeras and sweet 15s, I guess you could say. weddings and stuff. And I guess that's what I sort of picked up from them, seeing them practice and, taking me with and, just getting to listen to all kinds of different genres, Latino, you had cumbia banda, all kinds of stuff.
Have you guys tried singing in Spanish, or all of your Spanishes are kind of not the best?
No,
We've dazzled a lot, I think, around. We've done some covers in Spanish too in the past, and
yeah, a lot of Spanish musicians, and also Latin musicians. You got like shout out to like Caifanes and Héroes del Silencio, Soda Stereo. A lot of those bands.
Funny because on my mom's side of the family, her from Durango. She's from Durango, and
Durango.
Duranguense, and
The banda music.
Her family played music. They were all musicians. They started
Durango.
Los Alacranes. I've heard of those.
Durango.
Los Alacranes and Los Chenchos.
You mentioned some of the the Latin alternative rock. Are you guys going to go to El Rido Fest? Tons of
definitely, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Riddle Fest, the organizers, because I think that's what a lot of people, need, and not just the Latino community, but just all in general. You want to get together and just listen to what's out there, and not just what's in.
Yeah, it's nice to hear or see bands that wouldn't normally be able to play Chicago, playing at a big festival,
Of course.
exposed to music that most people don't hear on the radio, but yet is big in across Latin America. Performing here, letting people know that it's just not what you hear on the radio, like the Que Buena or the ranchera music or
La Ley.
La Ley. Nothing against that, but sometimes people got to mix it up.
Yeah, indeed, yeah, for sure.
There's other music you can drink your Coronas to.
And again, want to thank first
Tecate.
thank you guys, Wzrd 88.3 FM for.
Don't forget
giving
Dos
all
Equis
bands
and
opportunities,
Tecate.
Locally or nationally, you guys. Congrats on 43 years. Is it 43 years?
Yeah, the station's been around for 43.
Wow.
Yeah, we definitely do appreciate, giving an opportunity for bands to come in. For you guys, is it difficult to get gigs, or because most venues they want to put you in a certain genre, like, oh man, you're a garage band, you can play with this band, or for you guys, has it been difficult finding gigs?
Not really. I mean, we've been out since 2008, so now for us it's like we can just shoot an email, and we gotta have our obviously our little press kit resume. We gotta shoot it out there, and
because it's hard. It's kind of hard to categorize our music too. We have.
Yeah, because I guess we could, we love all, how Carlos says, it's hard sort of to categorize.
Okay, enough.
Because, you got your pop